What if Gary Sinise were Forrest Gump? The original casting choices that could have been. When we think about the iconic film Forrest Gump, it's hard to separate the character from the actor who portrayed him, Tom Hanks. Hanks became synonymous with the role, delivering a performance that not only won him an Academy Award, but also etched Forrest Gump into the annals of cinematic history. However, the path to casting this beloved character was anything but straightforward. The original casting choices provide a fascinating glimpse into the behind-the-scenes decisions that shaped this classic film. Initially, the role of Forrest Gump was offered to John Travolta, who was at the height of his fame following his success in films like Saturday Night Fever and Pulp Fiction. Travolta was intrigued by the script and the character's unique journey, but ultimately he turned it down. It's interesting to think about how different the film might have been with Travolta's charm and charisma infusing the character. Would Forrest Gump have had the same whimsical innocence? Would his journey through American history have resonated as deeply? After Travolta, the role was considered for other notable actors, including Bill Murray and Chevy Chase. Both were comedic heavyweights in the 1990s, and their involvement could have shifted the tone of the film. Imagine Bill Murray's dry wit or Chevy Chase's slapstick humor applied to the character of Forrest. The film might have leaned more heavily into comedy, potentially losing the poignant undertones that made it so impactful. As the casting process continued, the filmmakers also looked at actors like Steve Martin and even the up-and-coming actor Matthew McConaughey, who had not yet reached the stardom he would later achieve. McConaughey's laid-back persona could have brought a different flavor to Forrest, perhaps making him more of a cool, easygoing character rather than the earnest, sweet-natured man we came to love. Interestingly, the casting team also considered actors who were not mainstream stars at the time. One such actor was Gary Sinise, who eventually found his way into the film as Lieutenant Dan. Sinise had the chops to bring depth to the character, but it's curious to ponder what might have happened if he had taken on the role of Forrest instead. Would he have been able to convey the same level of innocence and simplicity that Hanks delivered? As the search continued, the filmmakers were beginning to feel the pressure of finding the right actor. It was during this time that Tom Hanks, who had already established himself as a formidable talent with films like Big and Philadelphia, expressed interest in the role. Hanks had a unique ability to embody characters with a deep sense of humanity, and that was exactly what Forrest Gump needed. When Hanks finally got the role, it was a match made in cinematic heaven. His portrayal was not just about the character's quirks and catchphrases. It was about bringing to life a man who, despite his challenges, saw the world through a lens of hope and determination. Hanks infused Forrest with a sense of authenticity that resonated with audiences around the globe. Looking back, it's easy to see how the casting choices could have dramatically altered the film's trajectory. The chemistry between Hanks and Robin Wright, who played Jenny, was integral to the film's emotional core. Hanks' ability to portray vulnerability and sincerity allowed viewers to connect deeply with Forrest's journey. Ultimately, while the casting process for Forrest Gump included several big names and promising talents, it was Tom Hanks who became the heart and soul of the film. The original casting choices remind us that sometimes the best decisions are the ones we never see coming, leading to a masterpiece that continues to touch hearts and inspire generations.